falling down cooler闇へ but never going back touch 向かえどうして高く上げてなお大ボーナなんてもうグッバイ証拠にもなくファイナカマと Need another day I wanna know it from missing no more どこまでも抗ってこう今超えてく Also ready to break it up I'm not afraid, yeah, break it Keep me point in the dark 自分の力に変え wipe out 今ねじ曲げる視線あれば follow me I never ever care for them 今立ち向かう and I defeat myself I got ghosts, keep myself safe from back foot I got ghosts, keep myself see a suspect Time away from me, stop my shadow Smooth, let us set my tongue on this fix I can nobody knows, cause I can't flow Live fast for the
Hello YouTube, I'm back again with another video. I'm going to be talking about this TikToker who refuses to take a shower, and I'm not joking you guys. That's what he's confirmed in his videos, his content. And of course I'm going to be introducing to you guys August the Duck. You can go ahead and be able to subscribe and watch his channel. Very funny dude, or I have to say very funny duck. But the one thing I have to really say is really fucked up. You have this TikToker who's doing this challenge called, I don't even think it's a challenge. I think he's doing this move called the pheromone maxing, whatever, to basically max out his pizzazz, whatever, because apparently he thinks that women want a guy that stinks, a man that actually doesn't shower. Like, are you, what? Okay, just as a reminder, you guys, nobody should actually go with this challenge or whatever, or should follow through with it. Nobody should be indoctrinated by this BS. Because I can tell you, it's always important to shower. Because I'm just wondering, do people really want to be around a guy who doesn't shower? That's like, he's basically essentially like Cyrax. He's like another young Cyrax, in my opinion. Why? Because he's at his house. It's like Cyrax refuses to take showers, like just like this kid, whatever. And again, I'm wondering. This is probably most likely for clout. I'm wondering what makes him think that this is gonna attract women his age. I don't even know how old this person is, 'cause I don't care too much. He's the flump dumpster, whatever. So, but I just want to get to the important part, because like, I don't know if he's lying that he hasn't taken a shower for too long. Because if you confirm that you haven't been taking showers for hundreds or 200s of days, I'm gonna be very concerned. I don't want to be around you. But the one thing that I want to question, that I'm still wondering, is like, you would think for someone who doesn't shower, like especially for a very long time, whatever, not only would you think they would be scratching their arms, their legs, their face, not only would you think they would be very itchy, wouldn't you think they have like tons of acne all over their face and stuff, like, and their face is like red, especially if you have light skin, and you notice you have a bunch of pimples and stuff. But who knows, you guys? But I think I'm gonna see if I can try to find the clip, though. If I can't find it, I'll explain later. So but it's weird is that, like, and there was actually video footage, you guys, where he argues with his mom, and she literally tells him to take a shower because he smells so bad. And it's a kind of video. If you think I'm lying, just check out his TikTok, which is mentioned on the video, which you can see on the video's name. So, and he's like arguing, cussing at his mom, like basically arguing and trying to fight with his mom, talking over her because she's telling him to do the right thing, and he refuses because he feels like he has the free will to do whatever he wants. Yes, people do have free will, but it's also, you need to learn, you need to have discipline too. You gotta have morals, you gotta have common sense to know that you gotta keep yourself clean. I'm not gonna hang out with someone who smells like ass. What kind of nonsense is that? Like, you expect people to respect you for not showering, for you smelling? Delusional world we live in, you guys. So Again, with this whole pheromone maxing belief, whatever that whether that's his belief or not, but some people don't realize even if he's trolling, people might actually follow through with it, and that's why I have to bring it to your attention, you guys. It's still absolutely disgusting. I can't like I don't know, like you would think people who don't shower would feel very uncomfortable. They would notice the signs. They're very itchy. They keep scratching everywhere. They have a bunch of dandruff. They have like scratch marks, blood on their arms, legs, whatever. That's what it amounts to when you don't take showers. And normally, again, I'm not part of the I don't advocate cancel culture, but he definitely deserves to be canceled. Whether it may be, especially TikTok, whether he may be on YouTube, but people like this should not be influencers because they're sending a bad message. And again, I look down on people like that. Well, again, like if you believe people are gonna like you, like people need to stop thinking too hard on clouds. Yeah, it may be giving him the views, the followers, because what these people don't realize is that people are only following and watching your videos to see your downfall. They're wondering what the outcome may be due to your insolence and how ignorant you are. So whether to say he's young, but I could see him being another Cyrax, because even Dragon Patriot told me like Cyrax it's been caught on live streams picking his scabs. You've seen those videos. He's pulling his scabs, digging up his ass, whatever. Picking his nose, whatever, irritating his body, scratching, refusing to take a shower, just sitting in his room by himself, like a complete the goblin. That in itself is just really creepy, honestly. And of course, you need some like you have to wear some sort of biohazard. You like sorry about that, but I feel like at the same time, not only do you have to wash after if you touch that person, if you touch someone like Cyrax, you touch someone like this kid or whatever, like this dirty TikToker, yeah, you gotta make sure you gotta have that biohazard suit on. And then after you do it, who knows? It may even like because especially with all the acid and stuff, it may literally burn your suit. Who knows? It might like make you want to shower every time you go near anywhere like that. If you don't have your biohazard suit, you feel like the first thing you gotta do after you're done, after you leave, after you're there, once you leave, you gotta take a shower. That anybody with a brain would do that. That's the most important thing to do. You never want to be inside somebody's house, especially if they really smell. You would think, especially if it's so toxic, you would think the acid would burn your suit, it would burn your skin, because that's how disgusting they are. You don't want to even get near or you approach them in person. But yeah, going back to what I said about the whole video of him walking at I think it was at a school or a public area. He's basically showing off his pheromone. Again, he's showing off his pheromone maxing. I don't know if he told people in the video, but he's walking smelling really bad, really dirty, uncleansed, and trying so hard to get people's attention in person. So I don't know if the people really noticed whether he didn't shower or not, but you get the idea, you guys. This does not influence other people to follow that direction and actually decide and think that this is a good idea when it's actually not. It's always a bad idea. And I'm glad August the Duck brought this up to my attention and other YouTubers. Because trust me, if this, I want to go back to me though. If I was innocent, I always make sure I 100 make sure to shower. To me, I always feel like it's important. But if I know somebody who looks really dirty and they smell, and I already just found them awfully disgusting, if I touch them or whatever, or they touch me, the first time when I get home, I immediately shower. I'm gonna push them away from me. I'm gonna shove them off, making sure that I don't get contaminated by that person. And that's how you guys should always think. It's not wrong to feel that way because you're trying to protect yourself from being harmed. If you feel uncomfortable, if you notice there's something dirty about the person, they look like they don't take showers, whatever, they smell, they reek of sweat, whatever, germs, by all means do whatever you can to defend yourself and make sure not to be near that person and avoid them at all times. Make sure not to get close so that way you don't fear about being contaminated. But let me see if there's anything else important that I need to talk about. But even people, I want to say one thing is very important. Here he's like, I think it's a video where he argues with his mom. But one thing I do know is that he did respond to the people against his belief, and he refuses. So that lets you know it must be. It's either, again, I can't read people's minds. It's either he's desperate for the clout, he really wants the attention, or he really is that delusional, think that this is gonna get him somewhere in life. Because that's got to be the most stupidest idea. Just by getting dirty, somehow people are gonna respect you and look up to you, and you're somehow gonna build a fan base that way. But if anything, more people are waiting to see how he's gonna fail and what the final outcome would be, and they hoping the final outcome isn't a good one. And that's what's to come to this TikToker. And I hate to be the bearer of bad news. That will happen at some point. But again, I feel like I said enough here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Be sure to check for more upcoming content later in the future. Be sure to check your notifications. Comment, like, subscribe. Thank you. I forgot to include one more thing before I end this video, you guys. It is always important to take a shower. My advice, I feel like you should shower at least 3 or 4 days a week. This isn't just me telling you what to do, but again, this is to make sure that you guys take care of yourself. People need to realize how important hygiene is, how important it is to keep yourself clean, and it's, again, you may think like you can choose to do whatever and it's not going to affect you, but down the road it will, because some people don't. The longer you refuse to take a shower, you're going to end up getting bacteria, you're going to end up getting sick, you're going to get diseases. And this not only sure, you may think it's going to only affect you, but you're going to affect the people around you. You may make other people sick. They might end up suffering from severe illness, and it's all coming from you. So that's why people tell you that you have to shower, regardless how you feel, to keep your emotions in check. Put your emotions aside and do what's right. Because I don't think these people realize at the end of the day is that how much harm they're putting to themselves. Screw whatever people think on TikTok. If you think it's gonna get you the clout or someone encourage you or not, this is about you being able to live a normal life so that you don't end up regretting it in the future. Because right now, I'm pretty sure this TikToker is not gonna be able to go on about is not gonna be able to go on about his life. He's not gonna be able to be able to live with himself. Especially that's why his mom argued with him. She did the right thing too. So people notice how much it factors in how much pain and how much it'll cause you to stress out. And being dirty is never good. There's nothing good about being dirty. So being clean is what makes you feel more comfortable. At the end of the day, it's the honest truth and the facts right in front of you, as well as you feel more chill. You feel more relaxed. You feel smooth, and you can actually go on about your day and be able to interact with people. Because And trust me, and this is not me being cruel. I can never see myself communicating with someone who can't take care of the hygiene. If you can't take care of yourself, that means you have no respect for yourself. And I have every right. Everyone has every right to look down on these type of people who refuse to get clean, because that's an important part of life, and that you have to, regardless how you feel. It's not that it's a choice. It's mandatory, right? And that's something you can never refuse. So that's the only way you can be able to go on about your day and be able to live a normal life. And I think that's what this TikToker is not really looking deep into. People really need to think and realize, how will I be able to keep myself in check? How will I be able to impress people? How will I get people to approach me without having to scare them off? And again, just like Cyrax, who's to say that he deserves respect? Who's to say people should? Who should say anybody would want to interact with these people? Why would anybody want to even do anything with these people, or even come in contact? I would literally take them off my contacts and not have anything to do with them. Just remove them from my phone, unfollow or unsubscribe, whatever means I can, just to keep myself safe. And again, safety is a priority, and that's what people aren't really looking into, when it comes to safety, because being dirty puts people at risk, puts everyone at risk. And there's nothing about it that you can say that'll make people think otherwise and be able to go on and think that it's normal, which it's not. So, because everybody should follow with this procedure if they want to be able to go on public and do the things that they want, and actually be able to do outdoor activities and live their freedom. Because if you can't get yourself clean, you deserve to be stripped away from your freedom. So, but I just wanted to close off there, even though this is the second time I said this, but I'm gonna have no choice but to repeat myself. But again, hopefully you guys be able to see more upcoming content later in the future. Be sure to check your notifications, comment, like, subscribe. Thank you. I'm out.